Good morning, students. Today we will discuss what is the herbicide. Herbicide, that means kill the herbs or the herbs weeds from the field, as it uses control the what losses of weed by the nutrients losses and losses of fertility of the soil. So the after the application herbicide control the weed, and these are the fertility are nutrients are used by the plant and what will also increase the fertility level. What does it mean? As defined as the word has herbicide derived from the Latin word. Latin word is the herba. Herba, that means the plants. Herba, that means plant, and cedars means kill the herbicides. So the full meaning is the plant. The plant killed herbicide. The killing of the plant or inhibit the growth of the plant or specific plant. So these are the character of the herbicide. So the next one is the objective. What is the objective of herbicide application in the field? So first one is the objective of the herbicide to use the as a replace and the manual weedings and the labor power as the could be saved, increase the cost of the hard labor of the limited supply of the fuel, mechanical weed control, damage to herbicide. So herbicide is not as the subjected to the physical, biological and crop group husbandry and the methods. So water bodies herbicide can be gently employed as the free. Then these are the correct basic major objective of the after application of the weeds. So the next one is the commonly available herbicide in the India is commonly named as the like Elachlor and Elachlor, Lasso, Enithol, Nilox, and Etragene, Butachlor, Clavuzone, Ethocycline, and the phenoxyflame and glyphosate, beta-methachlor. So these are the herbicide used as a different crop. But is the listed of the basically herbicide used the measure of the in the Indian agriculture. So these are the common. So classification, the based of the these are the herbicide classification. So first is the classification. What the category of the herbicide used? First is the mode of the action. How the mode of action of the herbicide as the applies in the fields? What is the work with this? Second is what is the time, best timing application? Which time is the best work is the highly effective on the field application in the herbicide? Second one is the based on the selectivities. That means which type of herbicide are select of the specific type of plant, or which type of herbicide like selective or non-selective herbicide or contact or paraquat, dipot, which type of use or even in specific field. So next one is the spectrum of based on the spectrum of weed control. Which type of weed control in the field is also classified in the field. Second is the site application. Which are the site application like field of soil or classification for soil, and one is the based on residual soil action. What is the use and some basically herbicide are basically high active in the soil as a very some major residue dropped in the soil. So the what is the category of the herbicide in the soil is the also classified. So last one is the based on the chemical structure. What is the structure of the chemical? What's the chemical availability of this type herbicide after application in the field? What is the residue level? What's the action? So these are the parameter of the basically in the classification of the herbicides. So this one is the next has the based of the first is the classified based of the mode of the action. Mode of action, that means the first is the contact herbicide. Contact herbicide, that means the herbicide are being the less mobility and they kill the plant mainly with the contact. Is the contact in the plant tissue, then directly kill off the plants. So these are examples like paraquat, diaquat, propanil, oxyfluorophans. These are the contact herbicide. Only the contact the touch of the plant after spraying the kill of the plants. Next one is the systematic and translocated herbicide. Systematic herbicide, that means the move within the plant within the point of treatment with the other part of visible issue. So that means the herbicide only they use as a specific part or a specific plant as the character use the systematic in nature. These are the translocate and they kill the only the specific part. So these are the herbicide actually the systematic in nature like 2,4-D, atrazine, pendimethalin, glyphosate. So like pendimethalin like a pulse crop uses more than more 2,4-D as a broadly. So these are the characters. Certainly the atrazine as the systemic as a contact herbicide. So these are the characters, and based on the mode of action of the classification and the use as the basically types. So Next one is the best of time of application. Which time of the best maximum the profit or maximum of the effective of the herbicide. So first is the pre-plant incorporation of the pre-plant incorporation. That means the apply on the herbicide before the planting of the plant, like in the rice field. Before transplanting, is spread in the field and the kill of the all herbicides in the root and before generation. So the application of the finally the prepared with the level in the soil, with the leveling of the soil and preparing in the field, then apply in the field before, but do not traveling after the herbicide application in the field. So the create the what is herbicide? Herbicide that means effect in the layer, create the layer on the surface of the soil and create the compactness and aeration and the kill of the vegetation of the crop. So the herbicide is usually in the hyper vapor process is the volatile in the nature. Volatile that means the evaporation of the losses in the environment. So the fluorochlorine and ABTC and the trifluorine, these are the specific type of pre-plant incorporation of the herbicide. Next one is the pre-emergence. Pre-emergence just of the herbicide 1 or 2 days after the sowing, so immediately after sowing of a crop before the emergence. That means before the germination of the, which is the burst of the before the crops like pendimethalin or atrazines, elachlor, butachlor. These are the pre-emergence herbicide after just as the sowing. The last one is the post-emergence. Post-emergence like low less toxic herbicide and the application of the field. So these herbicide application in the crop weed before the germination of the crop weed, just germination of the weeds. So generally 50 to 30 days after the sowing of the crops. So these herbicides categorized in 2,4-D, isoproteron, sulfuron, metasulfuron, and chlorotinophosphate. These are the herbicide category after the 50 days of the emergence. Next one is the based on the selectivity. Which type of selective, which type of the herbicide you place? First is the selective herbicide, second is the two types, non-selective herbicide. So selective herbicide, that means the herbicide kill only the selective or the particular group of the weed or mix it as the plant. Only the selective plants, like when you apply in the field in the like herbicide only kill the weed and rice. Only these are the herbicide only kill the rice plants. That's the specific nature. These are the come in the category of the field crops. Second is the non-selective. Non-selective, that means the apply in the field that means resistive weed of the crop. That means not as a specific that you apply in the field all crop as the side as the non-crop areas as the kill the like a contact herbicide as the come in the categories like paraquat, diquat, glyphosate and aerophane. These are the character of the based on the selectivity. And the character was in the also these are the non-selective, which some are the specific plant in nature and some is the non-selective in the full of the plants clear. So based on the spectrum and weed control, depend on the weed type in the field is spreads. First is the narrow spectrum herbicide. This herbicide is the control particular group of the weed due to the narrow range are usually not controlled even by the weed particular group. So like 2,4-D, kill one little lot weeds is to say the metasulfuron and methylene. These are the category and the curve. Second is the broad spectrum herbicide. These herbicides are the which are the control wide range of the weeds like grasses, broadleaves, seeds, and use the atrazines and the pendimethalins, even jasper and the elachlor. These are the category of the spectrum of the as the like weed control. So these are the characters, and the next one is the based of the site of application. Which type of site? Like a soil application or foliar application, both foliage and herbicide application. So these are the categories. First is the application of the soil. Soil application applied to soil before the settling or transplantation, so they kill the germination weed before the part. So part pre-plant incorporation, pre-plant herbicide application or pre-emergence herbicide. These are the come in the category of the soil application, soil based site application. Second is the foliar application. Foliar application, these are the foliar application like post-emergence in the crop weeds, like post-emergence like herbicides, isoproteron, sulfuron, metol. So these are the category of the non-cropped herbicide. These are the paraquat and glyphosate. These are category in the foliar application. Second is the both soil and foliage application. Pre-emergence and fourth. So these are the herbicides come in the atrazine, and these are the category of both application as the application of the field. So these are the categories. And next one is the based on the residual action in the soil. Some is the herbicide are the give the more residue in the and in the soil. So these are category in the First is the non-residual or zero represent herbicide. These are the herbicides that are degraded and metabolized at the application in the side leaves. There are less residue apply in the soil. Example like paraquat, diquat, glyphosate, and use at the zero minimum residue. So second is the residue herbicide. That means herbicide which are the more resistant and degradation for the minerals due to the soil and selected. So SAR period usually 15 to 16 weeks. So that these are the trigens and the phenyl urea. So these are the two type of herbicide and the category of the kill the plants and the selective on the nature of the characters. So next one is the based of the chemical of the structure. Next one is the chemical structure in organic herbicide. Second was the organic herbicide, only two types. So the inorganic contact the carbon action and the molecule, these are the first chemical used as the weed control before the instruction of the organic compound. So first the example is a copper sulfate and copper nitrate. So the arsenic acid is the arsenic in the nature in the acid. So the organic herbicides, these herbicides are the action in the carbon molecule, and the example is the aromatic oils, polycyclic and the aromatic oils, and the glyphosates and the ethyl bromide and butachlor and alum. These are the organic herbicides. These are the categories and further the discussions. So these are the characters. And next, what is the advantage of the herbicide? Advantage that means the different of the many of the advantage. First is the one of the herbicide useful as the area with the increase the rainfall will be and physical bedding is does not be as the monocellular area. These are the apply in the herbicide. Second is the herbicide reduce the competition of the labors. Then more when area is more than required more labor. So next one is the control the germination of weed with the crop. So the control the weed before the weeding or like pre-emergence or the after seed. So the next one is the useful control the weed at the mimic weeds in the crop. So the herbicide does not decide the row of the specimen. So the listing of the control of weed. Next one is the convenient use of the thorny spiny weeds and control. Next one is the control erodible soil and the tillage is related to the water use. It is to kill the weeds and without disorder the propagules and the spores essentially increasing areas and residue of the demand of the labor. Granule was the popular in the. So these are the character of the weeds and the mechanized. So the next one is the disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? Disadvantage that means the no automatic is the single is the to the top the farmers we have many applying the chemical incurably. So the next one is the contaminated of the environment and the drift of the hazards runoff of the water wash off. And next one is the many of the herbicide are needed to control the weeds depending upon the farm diversity. Next one is the skill. Skill labor is does not available at the all time. Just means the application of the needed to use the herbicide. Next one is in the sequence of the cropping selectivity is a major problem, and the last one is the neighbors field damaged by the warfare. So the these are the disadvantage of the so last one is the what's fate of herbicide. Fate that means the herbicide decomposition rate is very slow and fast. Next one is the leaching out of the plant or availability of the zones. Then the volatile escapes into the air and degrades. So the photo and the decomposition of the degraded and by the sunlight. So chemical decomposition and the broken down and the reactions, microbial degradation and probably means of the pesticide and the degraded into the inactive and pesticide inactivity and substance like copper and the CO2 and the substances in the rated and the inactive device. So the rated inactive and the several mechanisms of the microbial. These are the fate of the herbicide and the application of the as a role. So the control and these are the further description of the fate of the herbicide and this